Hello, YouTubers. It's me again, the Sinister Minister. And I'm sorry, I've been around for a while. I've been working a lot, and I only get one day off a week usually. So I don't usually feel like getting into long intellectual conversations with a camera on my day off. Um, but I have 3 off this week in a row, so I figured in day 2 I'll do it. So a few months ago, I checked out this video called Pro Marijuana Commercial on YouTube. If you guys want to check it out, it's actually a well done video. So I just want to give my thoughts on habitual use of marijuana because in the video it states a lot of different facts, and one of those facts is no one's ever directly died because of marijuana because you can't really overdose on THC. Um, and I said that I know people that have directly died because of marijuana use. And I guess the term direct in quotations is up for connotative interpretation. But I received a lot of backlash for it and kind of got into this really long argument with a couple different people because pot smokers are, they're pretty protective over their pot. So I thought I'd just give my thoughts on a video, and I'll probably receive a lot of backlash for this too. So starting off as a little background, just so you know, I'm speaking out against habitual use of marijuana, which means everyday or common use. You use it, 3 to 4 times a week, what have you. I'm not really talking so much about experimentation with because I really don't feel like I need to harp on some 14-year-old kid who is curious. I don't exactly agree with it, but I feel like that's not really a battle worth fighting at this time. So, as a little background, I was a habitual pot smoker for about almost 5 years, so I do know what I'm talking about. So, I would say that one of my number one reasons why I don't agree with habitual pot use is that marijuana clouds your perceptions and hinders your ability to reason. Now, people can debate that all they want, but it's biologically proven that marijuana does slow you down. And so that can lead to things like car accidents such as that. Not to mention, I have seen it kill people, such as lace joints, things like that. And that's why people say it needs to be legalized so that way it can be controlled, but at the same time that's not going to stop lace joints, just like prohibition didn't stop binge drinking. It was the same thing. Or legalizing alcohol hasn't helped it any at all. So that's pretty much my number one reason. My number two reason is really the drug trade finances some horrible things. I mean, drug dealers aren't exactly the best people to give money to. So that's another big reason I don't support it. Number three is obvious that it's illegal, and it's really, I don't feel like pot is worth going to jail over, or getting a citation, or having that on my record, or anyone's record. I don't really see how pot's really worth it. Now more into medical use. I'm not so much anti-marijuana totally as for medical reasons. I just believe that there should be more long-term research because we haven't been really researching it that long. So our research needs to be brought over a larger scale and a broad range of people. Because, I mean, if you think about it, that's when the best research has happened. Took us years upon years to figure out that vitamin C can prevent some forms of cancer. Took us years and years to figure out that smoking can cause cancer. Basically, I don't know. I just know a lot about cancer research. But I know research in general, it takes a long time, so I'm not going to really pull for medical marijuana until it's been proven that it's really effective. Now, as far as terminally ill patients and those who deal with chronic pain, really not so much against them using it to ease their pain. I wouldn't say I'm completely for it either, but I would say that's not the worst case scenario. And so, with doing a little bit of research, you can see that marijuana has caused car accidents. People have been killed over marijuana. I was at a party once. The kid didn't die, but he almost did. The kid literally got his throat slit over a bag of weed. I don't see what the point of that is. Also, it can cause other sorts of ailments, such as, oh my gosh, it can cause brain damage in large amounts. And actually, a boy did die from it reportedly in Britain. 20-year-old guy smoked a lot of pot, which caused a large amount of THC to go to his brain. It overloaded, caused a cerebral hemorrhage, which eventually led to a stroke, which eventually killed him. Not to mention, there's been other studies that show that it causes things such as, oh my gosh, impaired ability to walk, which God knows I don't need that. And so basically, that's why I'm against marijuana. In a nutshell, I know I may have went a little over all places. I'm not saying I'm completely against marijuana, but I'm saying I don't really see it as something that we should really fight for, because, to be honest, I've really never seen an habitual user of marijuana live a life worth following. Whether that be the rock star, whether that be that really trendy professor. I don't find them very successful. I'm not talking about just in financial ways. I'm talking about being successful as building relationships with people and being people of character, you know, being responsible and mature people. All the pot smokers I know, and trust me, I know a lot, are pretty immature people. And I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, but, you know, this is just how I feel, this is what I believe, and I got a lot of research to back me up. So, you know, feel free to comment and rebuttal, video reply. I don't know if I'll be able to get back to you. Like I said, I work a lot. But much love and have a great day. Sinister Minister signing out.